Hello everyone, Donna here with Nails by Donna, and today is Monday, so we have a little makeup review for you. I know a lot of people like Avon makeup, so I thought I would do a makeup presentation using Avon. So the first thing I'm going to do is get out my primer brush and get out my primer and put that on. I'm just going to put a little bit here on my hand. That might even be too much. I don't actually use Avon products very often, so I don't really know how much I need to use of that, but I'm going to go ahead and just brush it on. I'm going to brush this on all over. One thing I do like about this primer is that it has the SPF in it. Get the box here and see. I think it's 20 SPF. Yeah, it has the SPF 20 sunscreen in it. Here in California, I live in the high desert, and this week it's been about 110 or higher. So I like the fact that the primer has SPF 20 in it, because it's real important to me that my face doesn't burn. I have a lot of red on my face already. That is, the term for that is rosacea. And so if I go out in the sun without protection on my face, that rosacea just gets really, really bright red. So having SPF in either my makeup or in the primer, I really like having that. Okay. Don't forget to put that primer on your neck as well. Now, it seems strange to you, but because this has SPF, my earlobes tend to burn. So I will put a little bit of that on my earlobes, since I wear my hair in a ponytail a lot in the summer. We tend to do that when it's 110 degrees out, right? Okay, so we got the moisturizer on. The primer. The next thing I have is, this is actually a scented, a tinted moisturizer. So what I've noticed with this particular moisturizer from Avon, now I've used tinted moisturizers from other companies and I like them. The tinted moisturizer from Avon, the Magic Tint, it doesn't really give me the coverage that I would like. It has moisturizer in it, of course, but I think that the coverage is important as well. So I have to say right off the bat that I don't really care for the Magic Tint. I just don't care for it. I couldn't find a concealer, so what I'm going to do is I got a concealer from e.l.f. and I'm going to just put that on a lot of the red that I see on my face to kind of help with the moisturizer. Now, one thing about concealer is sometimes it gets hard on your skin or dries on your skin before you have a chance to blend it in. So it's probably not a good idea to put all your concealer in all the spots first and then blend it with your blending sponge, because it may dry out and then it's hard to blend in. So the best thing is to do an area at a time and blend it in that way. So basically what you're trying to do here, or what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to hide the rosacea spots that I have so that I'm more satisfied with the coverage when I put on the Tinted Moisturizer. My face is going to look very white after I do this, but I'm hoping when I put the Tinted Moisturizer in, it will add color. Now, I'm using natural as the color for the Tinted Moisturizer. And like I mentioned before, with other brands, I feel that other brands' tinted moisturizers cover a little better than the Avon does. Because I don't normally have to put concealer over my rosacea before I put my makeup on. So I'm hoping that this will work. I honestly can't imagine why it wouldn't work, but we'll see. So now I'm going to take the Tinted Moisturizer. I'm going to go ahead and put that on. I'm just going to put some on my hand and then use my blending sponge to work it in. And I usually like to start with the spots that are red. So you see, even at that, it's really not doing a good job at covering unless I don't blend it. So what I'm doing now is I'm not really blending it, I'm just kind of spreading it. So even at that, not real satisfied with the coverage. I feel like I'm putting a lot on, which kind of makes my skin feel heavy. can still see a lot of red on my face. I am going to turn the light a little bit and see, but I don't think, I don't think it's a reflection of the light. There's just a lot of red. And I feel like I've used plenty of makeup to cover it, but even with the concealer underneath, this Tinted Moisturizer really isn't doing the trick. So if I were reviewing the Tinted Moisturizer, I'd have to give it a very low number because it's not giving me the coverage that I want. See how you can still see a lot of the red on my face? If you have a really good makeup, a good product makeup, you shouldn't be seeing that red. Okay, so, and like I said, I have used tinted moisturizers in the past that did cover. So, I'm a little disappointed with that. The next step would be to put on a little blush. Let's see here. So this is an Avon blush. I've had, that is way too thick. So, I haven't used this in a long time, so I didn't realize it was that strong. This blush is more pronounced than I want it to be. So this is what you don't want. You don't want your blush to be so obvious. So I'm going to take my blender, which should still have a little bit of moisturizer on it. I'm going to kind of pat around that. I guess that'll be okay. Still a little bolder than I like, but I'm not gonna worry about it. Then I don't have a powder. So I'm gonna put a powder on right now. One thing I do like from Avon is their Glimmer Sticks. I like their eyeshadow Glimmer Sticks. They just seem easier to put on to me than some of the powder ones that you put on with a brush. So I do like the Glimmer Sticks. I'm going to try to get both eyes even. That's all I'm going to do for this one. And I got some waterproof mascara. going to be careful not, of course, to get this on your makeup. So be gentle. Good, is good. So I do like their waterproof mascara, but I don't feel like it gives much in the way of volume. And I do like to have a little bit more volume than what this is giving me. Now, I don't know if you can see it, but right here, I got a little bit of mascara. The best way to get rid of the mascara is to wait till it dries. And then once it dries, you can just kind of flick it off. You try to do it when it's wet, it's just going to smear. Brows. What you should do is follow the hairs on your brows, so you're coloring the hairs. Now, being that my natural color is blonde, I use a light blonde pencil. I don't use a brown. I think it's strange for someone with blonde hair to have brown eyebrows. You are going to try to follow the shape of your eye, go in the direction of your hairs. Just remember that your makeup doesn't have to be overdone. Have a problem with your eyebrows getting them straight, you can place your pinky right here, hold your pencil, place your pinky right here to give it balance, and then it will help you to guide that pencil without it slipping. It's probably not dry yet, so I'm going to wait on it. So there's a couple of things that I want to say about the Avon makeup. One is the Tinted Moisturizer does not give the coverage that I think it should. Now, their regular makeup may, but I definitely would never buy their Tinted Moisturizer again. But I have used tinted moisturizers from a couple other companies, and I did like them. So I'm not against a tinted moisturizer. I just don't really care for the Avon one. I don't think it did a good job with coverage. The blush I didn't care for, but that could just be that I picked the wrong color. Okay. I do like the Glimmer Sticks. I feel like I have more control. The eyebrow pencil, I like that it comes in the blonde. Sometimes it's hard to find the blonde eyebrow pencils. The mascara is waterproof, which is good because of my allergies. My eyes are constantly watering. However, it doesn't give much volume to the eyelashes, so I'm really not happy with the mascara because all it did was really color my eyelashes. It didn't give my eyelashes any volume whatsoever. So there's a couple of things there about Avon today, with the Avon I use today, that I just don't like. Now that that's dry, I can flick it off. If you feel like you need to, you can always just kind of pat it a little bit. I think if you've seen other videos, you've probably noticed that the coverage was quite a bit better. And I'm kind of good at testing coverage because I have so much of the rosacea that I'm trying to cover. So I'm really not happy with this particular makeup. But that's pretty much it. Let's see. I do have a lipstick from Avon. Let's see what color that is. It's kind of not really sure. And the problem is that they write the colors so small on there that I can't even tell you what colors they are. I tend to stick with the peaches and the pinks when it comes to lipstick. Okay, so this is how the Avon makeup turned out, and as I said, I am not real crazy about the Avon makeup, but I did want to do a video on it for you in case you are someone who uses the Avon makeup. I would, like I say, totally would not recommend their Tinted Moisturizer. So thank you so much for watching today, and I'll have another makeup video for you next week, but we are starting to get into our character makeup. So next Monday you'll get to see a character makeup being done, and we'll be doing quite a few of those. So, and we'll be doing even more as it gets closer to Halloween. But we know that people wear character makeup for, birthday parties and all kinds of things. So we're going to start doing that next week. Thanks for joining me today. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye-bye.